James, I came here to tell you that I am going back to my homeland to live. Is there a reason for doing so? Oh yes. Things are getting better in my country since it began exporting oil. As a college professor, I want to return home and contribute to the development of my country. How will you go about doing that? Right now, most of the children in my homeland are encouraged by their parents to study mathematics, English, computer science, and history. However, my plan is to teach college students new subjects like gender equality, discrimination, climate change, and Marxism. I think you are going to have a tough time convincing parents that you want to teach their children about Marxism. Parents do not need to know that. I am going to meet with the administration of some colleges and let them know that more has to be done to help minorities and to protect the environment. What if they do not agree with you? I know how to get them to agree. I just have to point out some of the things that I believe are unfair in the education system and make a few frightening predictions about the climate. Don't forget, I am a professor. They need my service. Well, all I can say is that I wish you well. Thanks. Larry, we are both older now. I am so glad you've invited me here. So, how are things in your homeland? Things are not good. There is mass protest and civil disturbance. People are very divided over issues. What caused that to happen? James, I feel very ashamed. I am the source of all the division in my country. Explain that to me. It was after years of teaching students about Marxism and discrimination that most of them became strong advocates of the things I taught them. Today, some of them are so rigid in their thinking that they do not want to listen to facts. Even if you tell them that success comes from hard work, or if they are asked to name a country where discrimination does not exist, they get annoyed. It seems to me that some of them do now want the issue of race to go away. What do you wish for now? My only wish is for some of those angry people who like to raise their voices or argue with emotions to quietly reflect on the long-term consequences of the things they strongly support. Because failing to do so can lead to resentment or moral decay. Are there any other problems in your homeland? Yes. Right now, there is high crime and a serious shortage of food. I cannot say if you did the right thing by coming here to live. What do you mean? Things in my country are not as good as before. We have lost most our freedoms. Recently, the government has implemented a social credit scoring system that penalizes those they consider dishonest because of their credit history and the history of their behavior. Today, most of the meat we eat are grown in labs, and farmers are being asked to sell their land in an effort to reduce nitrogen emissions from cattle. Right now, because of food rationing, I have to show my digital ID so that the items I purchased could be tracked. What you are saying is new to me. It is said that if you can control food, you can control people. I even have a microchip implanted under my skin that has information about me, and it can even analyze my behavior. It seems as if an elite group of people have a plan for our future. You may be right about that. I believe that the political elites are taking overly ambitious steps to transform the world. In my view, if we do not take a more balanced approach to issues, the world will become angrier and people will become less friendly. Well, we have been talking for quite some time. It's time to start eating. I agree with you.
Hi, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more of my videos on a wide range of topics, please hit the subscribe button and click on the link in the description.